With the rising costs of energy, we want to make sure we're getting the most out of everything, not just our vehicles that bring us to work and to other places, but our heating and air conditioning systems as well. There are ways to become more efficient. I've asked Nathan Shafer to join me from Shafer Heating and Cooling to talk about this. Hey, Nathan, how are you?
Hey, phenomenal, Jim. How are you?
I am living the dream. Thank you so much for asking. So, a question's come into the radio program. And it's as simple as this: how can Shafer help increase the efficiency of my heating and AC system?
Oh, good question.
Mm.
Yeah. So a couple different things top of mind there that come to mind first, be top of mind, would be overall just cleanliness of the system. And so a lot of everything in the home, not a lot of things, everything in the home sucks back through that forced air system, right? So all that air coming out of your vents, I know it seems maybe basically a lot of times people don't realize that all comes back through the system first to come back out of those vents. And so dust and dirt and dander and pollen, all the different things in the home is sucking through that system. Well, that collects on things like inside your ductwork. It collects on things like the evaporator coil and the blower wheel, all the different places as it keeps circulating through, depending on your filtration, what's passing through that gets caught on all those different areas. And that can really kill the efficiency of your system. Just a couple third-party facts, right? Just to kind of hit that point home. According to Texas A&M, they did a study once, and they said an eighth inch of dirt or dust buildup on the blower wheel can reduce the overall airflow by up to 30% of your system. And another one done by the EPA, the Environmental Protection Agency, they said a buildup of 1/20th of an inch of dirt on the heating or cooling coil can result in a decrease in efficiency by 21%. And so it's amazing. It does not take much to really hurt the performance of that system. So that's going to be number one and probably one of the most common things. And things like being on a maintenance plan or what we call our club memberships. It's kind of our VIPs, right? To be on those plans where we come out twice a year and service and clean those systems, that saves our club members typically on average at least 25% or more on their utility savings. And heating, cooling, and hot water typically consumes about 60 to 80% of your utility bill. So let's reduce a big portion of that.
I love club memberships. It's the way to go. Now, I know this isn't truth, but when you're part of a program like Shafer's Club, what's nice about it is you feel like it's their responsibility to make sure the system is running all the time. Now, I know it's not your fault, Nathan, if it just stops, but you can pick up the phone or get online and say, hey, I'm a member, got a problem, and there's a priority there, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. Those, like I said, that's like the VIP club, right? To be a part of that club membership. Yes, you are. It could be the busiest time of year, right? Maybe it's that holiday weekend and it's 0 degrees, or 4th of July weekend, and it's, 95 degrees. Most HVAC companies, ourselves included, we're going to be busy, right? Might be booked out a couple days, a week, too. That's those peak times where it's extremely busy. When a club member calls in, boom, they get moved to the top of the list. One of our guarantees to our club members is guaranteed, no matter the day or time of the year, a technician will be at their house in less than 48 hours to fix the problem. So, yes, absolutely, your top priority.
Nathan has all his information on his website. Get a hold of him. Join the club. Get the membership. It's the way to go. I suggest it for almost anything that needs regular maintenance. And something that's very important is your heating and cooling. A lot of people don't think much about it until it breaks. You don't want to do that. You want to have it maintained on a regular basis so there's never any downtime. Now, I will have a disclaimer. There could be some downtime, like we had just mentioned. However, Nathan and his team are going to come out as quickly as they can because you'll be a priority. And there's nothing like the peace of mind when you lay your head down on the pillow at night. You're like, okay, if anything happens, I've got Shafer. They've got my back.
Absolutely. A couple other things that just that are other common things that can help, increase the overall efficiency of that system would be proper or better air filtration. And so getting into more air cleaners instead of just filters. Oftentimes we want to put in that nice, higher dollar 1-inch filter for, that we can buy on the shelf easily at any store, in town. But really, those filters can also be known as system killers. We call it that's how the system breathes. And so, yes, we want to filter the air, but we want to do it in a properly sized and put together a filter for that system so they can still get the air that it needs to be able to deliver throughout the rest of the home. So there's filtration options. And then the third one being is also tied to airflow is proper ductwork sizing. And so a lot of houses have improper ductwork sizing. And once again, that system cannot deliver the proper amount of air through that home, therefore increasing utility bills. So those would be some of the most common things of how Shafer can help with increasing your efficiency of your existing system.
Nathan, awesome. Fantastic advice. Thank you so much for your expertise here on the program today.
All right. You're welcome. Thank you, Jim.